We have heard of the Salem witch hunts and trials of the 17th century, but this show gives viewers the dark, intense, and even gruesome inside view of it all. If you loved the first season of Salem, or you were always curious what the show was about, hang on, because season 2 has a lot in store for you. Janet Montgomery, who plays the deadliest witch, Mary Sibley, joins me now to talk about season 2. Janet, thank you so much for joining us this morning.
Hi, Tina. Thank you for having me.
Well, where are we leaving off from season 1 going into season 2? I'm assuming we have so much to uncover.
Yeah, I mean, at the end, it was a great season finale in which Mary was reunited with her son that she sacrificed right at the beginning of the season, who she hasn't seen for 7 years, who she presumed was dead, who's been raised in the woods by the elder witches. So you don't really understand what's happened to this boy, and I think Mary's in a state of denial this season because she's got her son back, but she's refusing to really acknowledge that maybe there's more to what her son is and what he's been through in the last 7 years. So there's definitely like an interesting dynamic there.
And so season 2, I know, are we going to get maybe a little bit more intense with this storyline? Is it going to get a little bit, I guess, a little bit more gruesome?
Definitely. I mean, I think that the writers have, someone described the show as like perverse, perversely entertaining, and I think that's probably like bang on with that description.
And so how does it feel to take on this role? I know, a lot of actors say they like kind of taking on a darker role or this type of, person that maybe is outside of your comfort zone. How did you feel about taking on Mary?
Yeah, I mean, when I read the script, I didn't know if I could do it. It frightened me, the thought of playing this role, because it was something that was a challenge for me, and commanding that kind of presence and power in so many situations, I wasn't sure if that was something that I could do. And so therefore, having that fear sometimes like pushes you to break out of your comfort zone. And I think that's definitely what happened when I sort of started playing Mary.
Well, the trailers alone for season 2 have you sitting on the edge of your seat, so I can't wait to see what the actual season has to bring. And it's also going to be bringing some new characters. Actually, somebody that we're kind of familiar with is going to be joining the cast.
Yes, Lucy Lawless, Xena Warrior Princess, has joined the cast, and she's just brilliant. And her part in the show is such a great part, and she's a great nemesis for Mary. She's much more powerful than Mary, so it's an interesting dynamic between the two characters.
Well, I love to see women in these powerful roles and these roles that we can really kind of sink our teeth into. Is that kind of how you feel about this show and what viewers are thinking or feeling about it?
I do, yeah. I really feel like, often any kind of movement, it happens in the entertainment industry first. So I feel like having like strong female characters that people can look up to or be inspired by is always a plus. And for me, just to work with so many other great actresses, and they're all coming to the forefront this season, like Mercy, Elise, who plays Mercy, is really, her storyline's got much bigger. Ashley, who plays Tituba, and Anne Hale, who's is Tamsin, who plays Anne Hale. These characters are all coming to the forefront, and with the addition of Lucy Lawless, there's so many strong female characters that it's super exciting to get to work with these great actresses.
Well, I have to ask, is there any little tidbit you can give us about season 2? Any big surprises or anything that you can give the viewers?
Let me think. What can I tell you without getting into trouble? Someone comes back from the dead at some point in the second season. So that's all I'm going to say.
Oh, I like that. I love the tease. Janet, thank you so much for joining. I can't wait to see what season 2 has in store for us.
Thank you so much, Tina. Speak to you soon.
Yes.
Happy Easter.
Happy Easter. Salem airs on WGN America on Sunday nights. You want to check it out. The Morning Blend will be right back.